Yo, this T Mills ain't too late to.com, and this is day 6 of daily minimum ball handling. I got on that AI questions. These some old ones. I can't wear them to play in because they have zero grip at the bottom. I even cleaned off the bottom. It's still a little slippery on carpet, but not as much as it was before. Um, I like them Johns too because they still feel comfortable even though they old. I got some foot weights attached to them. I just leave them on there. I was doing this. I did do a workout before this. Um, I wanted to have more footwork as opposed to just working on my hands. I also it'll come up like I pointed it out, and then some moves I just couldn't do. Real quick, this is to simulate the Shamgar snatching. I need to be more aggressive with the snatch though, for it to be effective or translate the real game. But I had lifted, I had did like a couple um, vanity muscle weight lifts with barbells, no, dumbbells. Probably shouldn't have. This I want to do that the cross leg euro behind the back in there too. I'm still working it out. It's very unnecessary, but it'll look alright. Just being able to go side step both directions with the behind the back. I'm not even too sure the effectiveness of this. Um, I'm trying it like to see how far I can get with it, but I think the tap would simulate dribbling a little bit more than this. I started feeling it in my arm up at the top, like near my shoulder, behind my shoulder. So instead of the weights, I'm gonna still do the weights because I need to for my shoulder. I might, if I'm doing it before the ball handling, I'll just use the band. This I was just working on flicking my wrist. I didn't really have to put my arm into it. Go behind the back, all wrists and fingertips. And I was too a little too fatigued to do all the movements that I did on the first one, and I was still feeling it in my shoulder. But until this was easier, my arm is straight down as opposed to having to bend and feel the sharp pull in it. But another part of the weights, like making it look a little better. I don't want it to be I don't want it to be totally boring watching this because this journal lasts for 5 minutes, more than that because the pointing out where I feel it in my shoulder again. Um, but yeah, I don't want it to be like because I'm assessing this. That's why I'm watching it. Otherwise, I would have if I would have cut this journal off from before. Like with the footwork, it do make it look look a little bit better. And I gotta get my endurance up. It's a mix of using this to get in shape with the mask and everything, and then getting in shape to do this. I'm thinking getting in shape to do this as opposed to using this to get in shape, because I can, like I said, like the look and the skill involved. I can do so much with the tips. Then I start thinking about the snatch bit. I am putting my pivot foot more involved in this. That's what I was looking at yesterday. My arm's looking a beast. This is how this look. I was feeling in my leg, my the when I just tapped my pivot leg, because I was pushing off with it. It don't necessarily look like I'm about to go, but it's more like a lull them to sleep, or just a test to see what they gonna do, as opposed to it actually looking like I'm about to go. I want to be able to do both, so next time when I remember, I'm gonna work on looking like I'm actually about to go off of that. Putting the footwork in there. Not believable, but I am working. I am moving my feet. That's a start. Well, not now, but I was, so that's a start. That into a layup. Like the around the world and into a scoop layup. And even practicing like a shot fake that I extend out all the way. I like that. And down too. I was wondering if I only look believable going to the left, but no, both. Just gotta keep repeating it, that type rep on both sides. My arms is coming, my legs is starting to get there where I want them to be. I got a ways to go, but it's starting to get there. Before I had my back parallel, it looked alright. In the middle of this, like right here, I realized like this is a snatch bait. This reverse figure eight is a snatch bait. Repeat it. But I was getting, my legs is starting to get fatigued. this where I gotta be more emphasis on actually looking like I'm about to go, so that I can, when I pull that snatch back, the defender still be flying. I made an effort to lock my flex my foot on the way up. It doesn't look like I flexed it on the way down or kept it flexed. That was heavy, that foot drop. Alright, that was smooth. I had to repeat that one because I knew that was tough. That transition was weird, but I like it. I tried. I want to do the repeating spin around, but going over my behind my neck. This was an improvement. Ain't too late to.com.